Hello everyone. It is I, Lord Typhon TDB, the Master of Ambitions, Keeper of Quotes, and King of Monsters and Survivor Horror. And I welcome you all to my Tales of Iron stream. Although you probably won't be wondering what's like the title and such. Must be asking yourself, Typhon, what do you mean by starting a fresh rat start? Well, it implies I'm starting a new game, believe it or not. As much as I love to play it on like the hard difficulty mode, it's proven to be quite too hard, at least for like the arena fights. And unfortunately, there's no other way to exit out of it, much less get the necessary gold. So unfortunately, there'll be no more bloody whisker mode. So, and now that it's probably like kind of like boring and kind of annoying just seeing me just die over again. I mean, it's not like any other like Souls games like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, or Sekiro. I mean, those frustrations, it is very like entertaining, frustrating, and understandable. That there's going to be something that's going to be just meh. So honestly, I want to get this over with. So for the sake of it, we're going to do it on like easy mode, because after all, I want to enjoy the story, and I also want all of you to enjoy the story. So let's get on to it. Hope Claire upscale was good to RC. Definitely seemed like a very good game.
For centuries and longer, the rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Redus the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance. Amassing an army of unfathomable scale, he burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whiskers New. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so, your tale begins.
We'll see. I cannot but feel how much chills it gives me just hearing Doug Cockle narrate this.
When his squire woke him with this god-awful noise, the young prince was dreaming about this day, just like he had for months. Now it was here, he better be ready. If he'd known how unlike a dream today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
You can smell the fresh honeydew in the morning. Well, not really honeydew, but there's some kind of like dew in the morning.
All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance.
Let's get some grub in him. Squire?
Reggie's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu, but after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Reggie wanted a decent breakfast.
Look at them. Literally just stuffing his face like that. Oh. A root.
The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Of course, buddy. Here you are. Jumping mouse. Well, jumping rat anyways.
If he had the ingredients, his brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Reggie only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
Can't blame him though.
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. he'd make some for Reggie, if the young prince could find blueprints for a rat of his stature.
Dummy training?
His eldest brother didn't think Reggie could hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast. Reggie could be faster. Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry with his trusty shield. The dummy's final attack shook the ground. Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
Damn it. So hot.
Dennis was impressed. If Reggie could just grow another couple inches, he might even have been worried.
Trial by combat. There we go. Going down now. Yo, Fury Alan, what's
never
up?
Seen the Crimson
I'm
Fort
good.
So full of rat folk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession.
How are you, Fury Alan? I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Just playing Tales of Iron. Although this time I'm starting off from the start. But yeah, indeed, Fury. Glad to see you as well. But yeah. And besides, like start fresh on this game. So the whisker mode, just too hard. It's Friday for you, Fury Alan, but it is Like, well, it's Saturday for me, but nevertheless, thank you all the same though, Fury. All the same. Let's see. Oh, thank you all the same though. Thank you very much. So, how are you, Fury and Alan? What too? Appreciate your check-ins. Now then. Hopefully with easy mode, it'd be easier to like...
If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this would be no easy win for Dennis.
Thank you for those check-ins. Much appreciated.
He'd done it. He proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your check-ins. The Rat King, no. Toads.
His dream was about to come apart.
Damn. Oh, you're tired and sore? What happened, Ruby Mahada? Oh no.
The prince woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father.
Oh my goodness. It looks like tragedy has struck. But what does this mean for poor little Reggie? Reggie the rat. Oh damn. Hear that, Ruby?
He needed a place to recover, somewhere to make a plan.
Okay, no worries. So much death and destruction. How can anyone live with such carnage? Mm. 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 I don't think I made it to the fourth. Filthy toad. Mm. Mm. As I said, so much carnage.
Not content with killing the king, the frog horde had torn down his throne room, leaving behind little more than smoldering rubble and the bodies of his kin, dead and defiled. Reggie had never seen such evil, nor felt such rage.
Mm. Mm. Squire. Mm.
Reggie had his crown at last, but not his kingdom. Dennis had returned, but shamefaced. Drunk from drowning his sorrows in the village, he couldn't hold back the frogs there, or stop them taking their brother, the chef. Reggie had to get to Longtail Village to rescue his brother, and fast. If he could fix the travel board, it'd show the quickest way. More than one use for a hammer. And its work on the frog skull seemed to be done.
Mm. Please don't forget to refresh your tabs, everyone. Mm.
Longtail Village always smelled of fresh, whole bug bread before. Now it reeked of burning fur and gore. And something putrid. Pond slime, and those that dwelt in it. The Frog Clan Bog Brothers.
I see. Thank you for the. Thanks for giving the shout out.
Guard captain's last act was to secure the village elder in the town hall and bar this gate to the frog horde. But some had got past him.
Oh boy.
The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now. Reggie had found them. The Elder and Robin the Ranger, who had been his last guard. The young king sought no thanks for saving them. He sought only to find his brother.
So let's have it at then.
If this old rat was right about what was beyond the gate, he'd need to stock up and prepare.
Appreciate the lurk viewing, Alan. Appreciate the lurk. Let's go.
thug of a guard frog wasn't an easy kill, but it was a sweet one.
We'll definitely need the resistance against the filthy pond scum. Godfrey the Revelation. Hoping you're keeping your cannibalism in check though. But yes, welcome in Godfrey. As you can see, I'm playing Tales of Iron. Although this time I decided to start fresh though. This is like a fresh start. Since I have to admit, it was practically...
Reggie must be close.
It was just too much doing like bloody whiskey moves. Indeed, it has Souls-like combat, although without the souls though. Yeah. If I'm being honest, I think I was only trying to like play Whisker mode just to get the last trophy on here. But honestly at this point, it's not even worth it. So that's why I'm going to try and complete the game. Probably won't be like today though, but after a number of like game sessions, we should definitely... Ooh.
His brother's chef, beaten, chained, and left as bait. The Bog brothers, stinking like the place they called home, had done this. Their leader, Lanzalut, had never been bested in battle. He had a lance as lethal as it was legend.
Can't believe he just... Indeed. Can you guess whose voice in the narration, Godfrey? It's none other... Indeed. Yep, a key to unlock the... Oh, now this is certainly interesting. Pay attention. Well, yeah, have some candy. And I tell you right now, if I ever see you again, I'll lock you in my fungeon. Fungeon? Fungeon, you know. Play with your words. Never mind. I have a village to catch. So thanks to you. Oh, thanks, Godfrey. I have to admit, though, you definitely caught me by surprise with that. Doing impressions like Dare and such, but not many people like use them. But I also have to be familiar with the impression as well. But still, this is certainly something, though. Holy crap! He used a form of like magic. It's more like alchemy, though.
Bog Brothers' clan were finally destroyed. Reggie knew they would not be the last.
Oh yeah. That was definitely funny though, how he did it. Actually, what? Just so happened I actually got glasses. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Oh, you hit a guy with glasses. Well played. To be honest, I thought about being an actor though, or even a voice actor, but oh yeah, but most because I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'm not too sure how would like it work though. Like since there's always like auditions, I'm not even too sure where I even like find one to begin with. Oh, that's cool, Godfrey.
The Bog Brothers were dead, and their stench would soon wash away. His brother could go home safe, and the young king would too, after making sure the roads were clear of frog scum.
Sure, no worries, Godfrey. No worries. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Reggie would need more than a sword on the road now, the ranger told him. He offered the king his best bow, a gift from his guild.
Nice.
The ranger's best bow was little more than rotten twig and frayed string, but Reggie was grateful that he hadn't been offered the other one.
Ooh. And thank you for your chickens. But anyways, how are you, Godfrey? How was the games you were streaming? Okay, what was it? Fireteam Elite. And then you were playing Shadow of War. How was that game, though?
The Elder had started placing quests on the village notice board. Getting the old rat to part with some coin was no bad idea, considering the funds needed to rebuild the Crimson Fort.
Oh, yeah. Actually, believe it or not, Godfrey, I also have that game as well, and I beat by, although I haven't yet. Honestly, it's kind of like hard to find other players, because while they do have the base game DLC.
The grub infestation had spread. The farm basement was overrun. The farmer should be able to squeeze bug juice in peace.
That's true, I suppose, yeah. So true. I mean, if I'm being honest, I think there's been a very good Alien games I've been able to play, such as like Dark Descent, Fireteam Elite, and also mentioned that VR game, which I'm trying to remember the name of it, but there's a VR game for it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. As a matter of fact, Godfrey, I actually completed the game. If you go into my YouTube channel, I think I may have my uploads of my previous, like, Aliens Dark Descent gameplay on it.
The farmer had fled his grub-infested basement in terror. He was sure they would destroy his bug-juicing machine before long. Reggie assured the farmer he would not let that happen.
Yeah, but nevertheless, there's still a lot of interesting Alien games. Although I have to wonder though, Godfrey, how do you feel about the Predator games? Although there's only been one, which is just Hunting Ground. Oh. See, I have played Hunting Grounds. Do you know they actually like add a PS5 version of it now? And I've been meaning to like get back into it. I mostly especially love that you can like customize some of like the characters, especially on the Predator side. Oh, hi, Yahucha. Oh.
The grubs were gone. The farmer could now make the best freshly squeezed bug juice in all ratdom. Reggie liked it with bits.
Oh yeah, fair enough though, fair enough. But given that some of the games play, maybe I expect a few, but not all of them will do so. And you're 35 years old? Huh. Well, so that means you're 4 years older than me.
With the path to Longtail Village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge. With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there. The builders could start their repairs in safety. The Crimson Fort would soon be able to welcome visitors again.
Speak to me, my loyal subjects. Speak to me. What wisdom have you come to provide me with?
His brother Chef was glad to be home, but the smith was still missing. The chef believed he might have also been captured. Maybe the elder knew where.
No. Okay. Looks like we're going back to Longtail Village. Indeed. And hello there, Eagle Man Gaming. I hope your ego's in check, Mr. Eagle Man Gaming. Because we all know the price when our ego gets the best of us. I know I'm trying not to get that overcome me, but then again, it is a little hard at times. But nevertheless, as long as you don't let it consume your very soul. Just like that particular character from a popular game franchise that goes, yours is mine. I think Arcee's trying to say, Godfrey, is that he thought that you were like, you sounded and looked younger. That's all.
The village had already started repairs. It would soon be as if the frogs had never come.
Yeah.
The guard captain, who had recovered, had spread word of the king's rescue of the elders. To show their gratitude, the villagers would help rebuild the rat fort.
Of course. Elder, speak to me. Where's my smithing brother? State of mind. That's true, yeah.
Not so lucky this time. The elder hadn't seen the frogs with the smith. But maybe the ever-vigilant rangers had seen where the frogs had gone. Young Robin had been headed to the ranger's lodge. Maybe Reggie could ask there.
Uh-oh. Grubs.
Rotting corpses always bring pests. If the grubs get beyond the farm, they'd be everywhere soon.
Look at them lay eggs. Anyway, that's quite the resume, Godfrey. Okay, that's fair, yeah. Robin!
Getting to Ranger territory wouldn't be an easy journey.
Huh. You said you're the resume? I thought the line was supposed to say, I am the Senate. But I am the resume works just as well.
His royal ancestors had lifted rats from such places. No rat had dwelt here for years.
So, it's treason then? Oh. Okay, since we're doing Revenge of the since we would like quoting the Revenge of the Sith, how about the Chanel? Ma. I get that Bruce has been taken care of, although you're here earlier than expected. In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor. Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? The Senate decide your fate. I am the Senate. Not yet. It's treason then. Honestly, it's very interesting that I'm doing of all like Star Wars quotes. Ooh. Of course, buddy. No doubt. Astrobot. You definitely love the Astrobot. Although I always get it confused with like Astro Boy for some reason. Astro Boy. Oh, Astro Boy. Yeah. You still there? Daryl, what's up? Okay. Oh, what's this? A request of some hype music and make it epic. Huh. Okay, I have to admit, I'm definitely wondering, what do you mean by some like hype music? And to like make it epic? Just wondering. Okay, but I just wonder what kind of music to make it like epic though, because honestly, I don't know. I have like a couple of songs in mind, but I'm mostly like worried because it might be like, you know, copyrighted. And you also have to be mindful of the copyrighted stuff. Alright. Royalty. Okay. Honestly, that's something I consider though. I mean, but still, I definitely wonder how I even like play music though. I don't exactly use like an OBS, so. I have to want, but although I would definitely say this though, for a kind of like music, would you want it to be like an AI created one? Because I've been like seeing some people like doing like AI created like music, which is interesting, but there would definitely something to be. A sound alert. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm aware there's like sound alerts, but unfortunately those like sound alerts require like an OBS, so it would have to be from from a laptop or computer. Alright, you buddy, get over here. Boing!
The ranger needed help. Reggie hoped his bow would last the fight. The introduction to the two-handed weapon. The ranger saw the smith taken to the tower by the foul Swamp Slayer clan. But the frogs had barricaded the path. Only a heavy two-handed axe would shatter it. Nothing like the feel of an axe smashing through tough wood. Reggie wondered if it would do the same to frog shields. And frog skulls.
The voice is very intense. I have to say, Doug Cockle definitely did a good job with that regard. I can slash.
The ranger was excited to help the king. An unforgettable tale to tell his children one day.
No worries, Godfrey. Appreciate you coming to watch.
The smith's hammer. He would never have dropped it willingly. Reggie was grateful for his help. He needed to get to his brother as fast as possible. Would he find him still alive in the tower? The smith was alive, but the key to his freedom was held by Blocky Magoo, merciless leader of the Swamp Slayers. He squatted atop the tower, croaking orders to his clan. The village would soon be a ruin, and the frog spawn would feast on the dead.
Ugh. That's most foul. You monster! Get over here! Oh my god, he's taking the magic potion as well. How are you, Daryl? Die,
The
you.
foul corpse of Blocky Magoo lay lifeless on the floor. He had croaked his last orders.
Jesus. It was literally a monster. But the monster is no more, though. Ah, drink that delicious bug juice. Hey, Guana Peas Kirby. What's up? What's up? Ooh. Being all Kirby-like, I hope. But nevertheless, welcome in, welcome in. And how is everybody else? I hope you're all doing okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, yep, we're definitely all caught up now.
Free of his chains, the smith would return to the Crimson Fort. The ranger would return to the lodge to begin to rebuild his guild. The young king thought he best check in on them both.
Pond scum.
Poison. Applied to any blade, it could affect enemies of any size, giving Reggie a much-needed advantage. More grubs in the sewers. Reggie looked forward to a day when being king didn't involve so much time in sewers.
Eggshells. Okay, no worries, Godfrey, no worries. Appreciate you coming in all the same, though. Come on, you blasted beetles. Die, die.
The ranger thanked Reggie for his rescue, but he still needed help. This infestation was of a size he'd never seen before.
The infestation's strong. No matter. No infestation will escape me. Oh, damn. Not bad.
The young king hoped that was the last of them, and that the smell would wash off his armor.
Fortunately, that smell's not going away, I'm afraid, Reggie. Actually, so I have to get used to it.
Was there no place the grubs would not infest? Even the sewers were overrun. Any more of them in the kingdom would stink like the Froglands.
The Froglands? Yeah. I can always permeating the area. What's this? What's this? What's this, I wonder? Ooh.
The statue was made from the finest quality marble. It felt unusual in this
Elad,
dark, dingy
welcome
place.
Down, down, down to Goblin Town. Down, down, down to Goblin. With a schmick and a schmack and a whip and a crack. Everybody talks when they're on my rack. Pound, pound,
The young ranger warned the king what he was about to walk into. Grubs like these were not to be underestimated. The grubs were gone, and the stench was contained.
Except of the armor, though. Now let's get out of here, shall we? Hmm. Mm. Mm. Hey, Heaven's Hold, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing good. My day has only just started. Well, partially started since we already been going at it for like at least an hour now. So yeah, it's not too far off actually. So yeah, but nevertheless, welcome in. How are you? Let's see. Have to make sure your names are down on the chicken. Have to make sure your names are marked down for the appreciations. There we are. Just don't forget to use the check-ins if you can. But otherwise, welcome in, welcome in. But yes, I'm very determined to try and like finish this game, at least on stream. I like completed the game on like in my spare time, but I want to like showcase the game in this particular fashion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Merchant.
The village might still be smoldering in places, but that wasn't enough to stop a hardened business rat like the shopkeeper from selling his goods.
Mm. Returning to the Crimson Foot. Oh, the old rat. What is it, guard captain?
The guard captain asked the young king to join him in the trial ground. There was something he needed to see.
I needed to see. What could it be, I wonder? What could it be? Holy cow.
A monument to honor his father, King Rattus. He would grieve after his kingdom was safe.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
crossbow of finest hardwood. A weapon fit for a king.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they also decided to do like a storybook on this game. Or maybe more of like an audio book. Which features like the voice narrating the story. And honestly, thank you for giving out the shout outs. In fact, buddy, here's another shout out to you, my friend. To those watching, if you haven't checked out Ozzy, then you got me wondering, what are you doing with your lives? Check him out, give him a follow, and etc. and such. You could never ask for a finer streamer to watch than him.
The chef wanted the renovations to start with the kitchen, as rebuilding a fort is hungry work. Apparently, also expensive work. In the golden age of Reggie's kingdom, he would invent taxation. But for now, he needed to complete quests for the Elder Rat to put coin in the royal coffers.
Ooh, put coin in the royal coffers.
A scouting party of frogs, out searching for any weaknesses in the village defenses. This needed to be dealt with, and quickly.
Poison now? That's good to know. And of course, we threw down the sewers. So why not? Oh fuck! Damn! I almost died! Sorry about that, everyone. Every once in a while, my headset will start like disconnecting for some reason.
Robin had been tracking this warband of frogs for some time. They were becoming quite the team in dealing with pond scum.
Pond scum. Indeed, that's what they all are. Ponds.
The scouting party had been dispatched, and the village was once again safe from the terror of frogs. For now.
Well, I say now will be a good time to return back to the surface. Yikes. Mm. 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 Mm.
Battling frog scum was hungry work. If he could find more ingredients, the chef might make him a feast fit for a king. The smith must have heard from the chef that Reggie was made of gold. But his cause of rebuilding the army was necessary if the frog clans dared return.
Mm. Eat some bread, mushrooms, and bug milk. Mm. Mm. Appreciate those emails, Daryl. Definitely appreciate them a lot. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
more grubs in the miners' basement. Big enough to keep the miners from the tools they need to work. The kingdom needed the miners to find iron to arm its soldiers with no delay. The grubs were in the basement, and so were the miners' tools. The mine was at a standstill until they were dealt with.
Going down. Eggs.
The grubs were dead, and the miners could collect their tools. They swore to work day and night until the kingdom's iron needs were met.
Nice.
The trader's wagon had lost a wheel. He promised a fine reward for a swift replacement.
Always have I double check such places just in case. Wait.
The woodcutter had a wheel. He was willing to part with it for a price.
A price I shall pay, indeed. Hey, Ginger. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate your chickens. And appreciate you having me tabbed up. No doubt you must be doing your demon souls. That's fine. And, ooh, a SpongeBob emote. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob Square.
Another bug hunt. At least these ones kept their distance.
Yeah, the floors they see. SpongeBob SquarePants. If you're not a nonsense, it's something you wish. SpongeBob Square. So drop on a deck and float like a fish. Pants ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob Square. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Eggs.
Just when Reggie thought he was done, Robin arrived to tell him he'd found another nest.
So, how you been, Ginger?
The mossy nest was packed with eggs. Robin hoped they'd survive to tell the story, as no doubt it'd be a fine one. His kingdom was being rebuilt on dead bugs.
Rebuilt on dead bugs. That's certainly something.
More mozzies. These ones slammed the floor with such power it made the whole room shake.
They're going down, 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 where the... Oh, down, 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 where the mozzies go. A smack and a smack and a whip and a... Oh. Thank you for giving a shout out as always, Darcy. You sir are amazing. I think we're about to come across our royal, I think. Maybe. Who knows?
With all the Mozzies dead, Reggie wondered where they kept coming from.
That's a good question. Where do they keep coming from? All will be revealed in time. All will be revealed. But for now, we have to get back to the surface now. Cool.
The wagon restored, the trader could sell his famous bug brittle once more.
Huh. There we go.
Now the smithy was so finely rebuilt, his brother could maybe do something with all those blueprints Reggie had collected. Now the chef had a new kitchen. He promised to finally feed Reggie like a king. No more stale cheese. The village shopkeepers might have the bread, milk, and mushrooms he wanted, if some rat would kindly fetch them. Reggie remembered a time when kings sent their subjects on errands, and not the other way around. If the king wanted milk, he'd have to go to the source. The farm.
The farm.
The king had forgotten to dispose of the corpse of Blocky Magoo. Even dead frogs bring trouble. Grubs.
Grub milk, anyone?
Cow grub. The farmer's pride and joy. Not pretty, but it had quality milk. These pups had lost a toy when hiding from the frogs. It might be the smallest of casualties, but the king would look for it all the same.
As
The
this so
pups were
happened,
overjoyed to have their toy back. Reggie told them it was the bravest teddy in all Ratdom.
all wrong.
Robin had brought news that a vicious nest of grubs had moved into the tower. No one knew what had brought them there. Reggie swore to find out himself. The ranger had cleared the grubs that had got out, but the nest in the basement still needed to be dealt with.
Very well. It shall be done. Ooh.
This statue almost seemed to glow. It belonged somewhere it could be seen and appreciated. The grubs and the foul frog remains were gone. The tower was safe for the rangers to use again.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hmm. Hmm.
Now the chef had his bread, mushrooms, and milk. Reggie hoped the food would improve as promised.
Yes. Feed me, chef, if you dare. Here we are. Yep, we were promised a good meal, so let's eat. Ooh. If it wasn't like a mush kind of meal, though.
A juicy mushroom burger. Reggie felt healthier already.
Mm. Now then. Well, we'll talk about this next subject, and then we might conclude the stream for today.
The smith's blueprints were destroyed by the frogs. The only other copy is the original blueprints of smithing, buried with their great-grandfather in the forbidden crypts. He went to open it with his key, but he heard something in there, almost like singing. Reggie thinks the smith has listened to too many old rat tales.
Rat tails. I have to say, it's quite a play on words, because it has two types of spelling, but two meanings. One is storytelling, and the other is part of a creature's anatomy. But anyways, we're going to be concluding it for today. Honestly, I have to say, 2 hours of streaming, that wasn't so bad at all. Anyways, the next person we're going to be reading out to is Nihil. So before you go, I want to say thank you to everyone that came in to support. It's very appreciative. And honestly, it was kind of amazing to see so many amazing people come in. So thank you all. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to catch you all on my stream tomorrow. It's Death Stranding again. And it'll be a little bit more than 2 hours, of course. Because after all, we need to get much progress in it. Ooh, the sequel. Damn, now I sound like one of those like zealots of a cultist. But never mind about that. So thank you once again. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, your hypes, and your channel point redeems for the impressions. Thank you very much. I am Lord Typhon TTV, Master Impressions, Keeper of Crypts, and the King of Monsters and Survival Horror. And I bid you a great big and a farewell to all my friends, viewers, mortals. Farewell indeed. Farewell, everyone. Take care. May journey to the next streamer be excellent.